If you're going to do something, do it with style. It will attract people to close to you. You only get one shot in your life, and you might as well push yourself and try things to achieve your success in life. Once you expose your private life, if you give one little bit, the floodgates are open, and everyone's got a free range for you. Revenge is a caustic thing, I say. Breathe in, breathe deeply, let it go, because it's a poison for your psychology. Always make the day count. The best things in life sometimes happen spontaneously. I think we're all sensitive. Everyone has a certain way about themselves, that people don't like to let their emotions out too often. I think people tend to suppress them and hold them in. I've come from nowhere, and I'm not shy to go back. That's my principle. There's so much more danger in someone where you really don't know what they're going to do, and you don't know what they're really capable of, rather than someone who's trying to be physically tough. Take a martial art or a sport, something that gives you a skill, engages the body, and allows you the possibility of being great. You'll find your confidence. It's the remedy for everything. It's good to step out of the box, but don't step out so far that you can't get back in. I'm prepared to take risks, and every movie that I do is a risk. No one knows what the movie is going to turn out like. I'm naturally a protective person to those close to me. That's why people impress to me. A franchise is dictated on the success of doing one film right. So if you can get it done correctly, you've got a chance of something else. Ideally, it's insurance for the future. The most frustrating thing about injuries is that they take so bloody long to heal. There's a voice in all of us, and you can only get expressive through words. There's a limit to what you can do without speaking. I've been unfortunate enough to be working and recovering from a few injuries now and again. That is how hard I tried to achieve success. Most guys, tough or not, hide emotions. I know a lot of tough guys. They're just as weak as most people, but they don't show it. I love people who have a good sense of humor, tell a good story, tell a good joke. You must have good personality. I think being a competitive diver for years helps you focus and dedicate yourself to what's needed. People who are in a position of power like to throw their weight around, and that becomes abuse. Every actor has a strength, and sometimes you just respond to things that you see yourself better at. I'm aware of what I can and can't do. Character of great actors are always looking for something the opposite of what they did. People like Crank movie, some people like Redemption movie. I'm just happy to do things that satiate a different part of me, that test me a little bit. I just gravitate to those more testosterone-filled sort of parts than me playing something a bit more fairy-like. And it was a great experience, you know, to travel the world and compete at a certain level. It teaches you discipline, focus, and certainly keeps you out of trouble. It's not like I'm dying to do work that's taken seriously, and I'm not looking to become a thespian. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to do quality work. If you got a good imagination, a lot of confidence, and you kind of know what you are saying, then you might be able to do it. I know a lot of colorful characters at home that would make great actors. People take chances every now and then, and you don't want to disappoint them. It's street theater. You have to make it entertaining, so people don't get bored and walk away. How long you can continue to be good at something is how much you believe in yourself and how much hard work you do with the training. I endured many weeks of it, but I had a big background in martial arts and fighting as a kid, so kind of all the problems got brushed away, and I was ready. All exercise releases endorphins and makes you feel good. The TV world is not what it used to be. I mean, the quality has become something quite exceptional. There is something about yourself that you don't know. Whatever you do it to the extreme. Looking good and feeling good go hand in hand. If you have a healthy lifestyle, your diet and nutrition are set and you're working out, you're going to feel good. If you can have a great story that people can follow the mystery and get the suspense, then you kind of get everything. You get your money's worth. If you're gonna do action movies, you're gonna get an injury at some point. It's inevitable. Avoid sex in old age because it does not protect you from sexually transmitted diseases. It's great to play the hero. You get all the good stuff. You're in it all the way through. Each director maintains a different personality. Either you get along or you don't. Every single day has a different combination of exercises. It always changes, and that's what keeps things interesting. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, you can achieve. When you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go. Because when you see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. Cherish your visions and your dreams as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. Tomorrow is the most important thing in life. It's perfect when it arrives and it puts itself in our hands. It hopes we've learned something from yesterday. When we seek to discover the best in others, we somehow bring out the best in ourselves. You need to make progress in your life. When everything goes against you till it seems as though you could not hang on a minute longer, never give up. Your brain will expand to overcome it. Let us remember, one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. I believe every human has a finite number of heartbeats. I don't intend to waste any of mine. God always gives his best to those who leave the choice with him. Always stick with God and miracle happens. If there were no night, we would not appreciate the day, nor could we see the stars and the vastness of the heavens. Let us dream of tomorrow, where we can truly love from the soul and know love as the ultimate truth at the heart of all creation. There are glimpses of heaven to us in every act or thought or word that raises us above ourselves. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is, infinite. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Always set your goals every day. Love is a fruit in season at all times and within reach of every hand. A place for everything, everything in its place. Always put a fort to it. Just don't give up, trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. In oneself lies the whole world, and if you know how to look and learn, the door is there and the key is in your hand. Nobody on earth can give you the key, except yourself. The power of imagination makes us infinite. Imagination is everything. Thinking is the talking of the soul with itself. I am not afraid of tomorrow, for I have seen yesterday and I love today. Throw your dreams into space like a kite, and you do not know what it will bring back. A new life, a new friend, a new love, a new country. Miracles are a retelling, in small letters, of the very same story, which is written across the whole world in letters too large for some of us to see.